on this. Iran is not a nuclear weapons, is a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, and I hope will return to a nuclear agreement to prevent any further development in those areas. Israel, on the other hand, does have nuclear weapons, is not a signatory to the Non-Proliferation Agreement, and is not subject to international inspection. We need to stop the bombing of Iran, we need to stop the bombing of Gaza, we need to stop the occupation of Gaza and of the West Bank. The wars around the world, and this is a perilous and terrible moment in world history, where one war after another appears beyond the brink. I've stood in this very street protesting about the invasion of Afghanistan, protesting about the invasion of Iraq and the war in Libya. What was the result of all those wars, other than poverty, destruction, terrorism, and the destruction of all kinds of civilian life in those societies? I want to see a reconstruction of civilian life in Gaza and the West Bank. I don't want to see the destruction of Iran. I don't want to see the world's armed industries getting even more trillions for weapons of mass destruction when all of our political leaders ought to be bending every fibre of their body to bring about peace and bring about justice by halting arms sales and arms supplies, by halting the security arrangements with Israel, by ending the use of RAF artillery. All those things are quite possible. We're in a sort of parallel universe of political discussion in Parliament which seeks to turn people who protest against the invasion of Iran or the occupation of Palestine into terrorists, while they themselves are supplying the bombs that are killing the innocent children and people all over both of those societies. So the only thing we've got is our presence, the only thing we've got is our voice, the only thing we've got is the motivation, the determination and the humanitarian instincts of ordinary people in this country, in the United States, in Europe and all around the world. We are a global force, a global voice for peace, a global voice for justice, a global voice for humanity, and we are never, ever going away. Thank you.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Make some noise for Jeremy. Now I know it's hot and it might be difficult for some of us to sleep tonight, but I tell you who's definitely not sleeping well tonight. It is Keir Starmer, because he has seen the hundreds of thousands of us who are standing here today. So I want you to shout with your loudest voices when I say, Keir Starmer, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Keir Starmer, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Keir Starmer, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Keir Starmer, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Keir Starmer, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Keir Starmer, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
I'm very proud to introduce our next speaker. She's a world-famous singer, one of my favorite singers. She's a songwriter and an actor and has been principled in standing against the occupation and genocide, against the Palestinian people, against racism, and always for justice. Please make some noise for Paloma Faith!
Hello, you are amazing! What has this world come to when we're so desensitized to death, to suffering, to violence, live streamed in the palm of our hands, that we carry on with our lives and our privileges and our dignity as human beings when others are living with none of those things? As a working woman, I've always had to be very disciplined about sleeping well at night, training my children to sleep alone and on time. But like many of you, I'm sure, for the last 20 months, since this wave of genocide in Gaza began, I've been sleeping with my children every night, holding them close because nothing matters more to me than my children. Just like nothing mattered more to Dr. Ella al-Najjar when she went to the hospital to save people's lives, only to return home to discover that her husband and her 9 children had been killed by Israeli airstrikes. Sometimes when we speak about the numbers of civilians killed, we forget that they were someone's mother, someone's child, someone's baby, someone's best friend. They, like us, once made people laugh, made people annoyed, made people roll their eyes. Those children who were killed were once told off, given sweets and asked for another one, played in the park, cried when they didn't get their own way. They were important, special and loved. The survivors, many of them have missing limbs, and the lucky ones live, starving, playing in rubble, traumatized and living in fear. This is no world I want to be part of. This is no structure or system I can agree with, when human life is so devalued and so lost in greed and delusion. It is only on these marches I feel optimistic about humanity, because here there is art, there is song, and there are the people that I want to associate with. This is where we will live. And where more and more people will live, relentlessly campaigning for our government to stop its complicity with Israel and end this genocide. Those who facilitate these crimes against humanity need to be made accountable, not those of us who are compassionate and humane and stand against it. So when people say to me that I might lose money and work by sitting out on these marches, I say, but I cannot agree with the illegal genocide of a people, the majority of whom are children. When people say, I don't understand the politics, I say you don't need to understand the politics to know you don't agree with the illegal genocide of a people who are mainly children. When people say it's not my war to fight, I say that I can't agree with the illegal genocide of a people who are mainly children. And when people tell me that I should stick to music and stay away from politics, what do I say? I say that I can't agree with the illegal genocide of a people who are mainly children.
us the right of occupied and oppressed people to exist. That is off limits, and that is why Palestine Action are not on that stage today, nor have they ever been from the PSC. And that is what we are fighting for as an organisation. We are fighting for a genuine anti-racist and anti-imperialist